Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Both our countries are quite small. How would you describe the landscape in your country?
My country is well known for being very flat. There are some hills in the southeast of the country.
Is it really completely flat?
Pretty much. The land rises and falls only a few meters. The southeast, the hills rise to a height of a few hundred meters. There are mountains over 1,000 meters high in your country.
Yes, there are. They are not very big compared with the mountains in other countries.
The coast of your country is very varied. The coast of my country is just made up of sandy beaches.
That doesn't sound too bad. Great for sunbathing. The coast of my country changes even within a few kilometers. There are cliffs, then sandy beaches. Then rocks. There are lots of caves in the cliffs.
There are many lakes and rivers in your country too. We also have many rivers, but only a few lakes.
We also have waterfalls in the mountains. They make the landscapes look very scenic. The landscape has been shaped by millions of years of erosion, especially by water.
Hello. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nancy.
Nice to meet you. I am Simon. I don't think I've seen you around before.
No. I just started working here at IBM. I am in the sale department.
What do you do there?
I main market research, and you?
I've been worked IBM for years. I am vested personnel file system. He is the after-sales service director. He's such a nice boss. I like working for him.
Really? I don't believe I would met him. Is he here now?
Yes, that's him over there, the taller, handsome one. Would you let me introduce you?
Thanks. That would be lovely. You're right. He is kind and nice looking.
Mr. Lin, what are you interested in?
I enjoy camping.
Really? I'm not much of an outdoor person. What do you like about it?
I love the fresh air, the scenery, the exercise, and the time to think.
Do you hike or fish on your trips?
Yes, both. Last trip I fished a little and hiked 5 miles.
Did you catch anything?
Yes, but I threw them back.
How about joining our summer camp next week?
Great. I can't wait.
May. I saw a beautiful cotton down coat in the shopping mall.
Are you kidding? It's summer.
George speaks Japanese better than Frank.
Yet in writing, George has nothing on Frank.
Therefore, I hope they could help each other and learn from each other. Okay, let's look at our short presentation on China. What do we need to include?
We need to talk about the size of the country and its population.
Okay, China is about the same size as Canada and the United States, and it has a population of about 1.3 billion, making it the latest country in the world by population.
It says here that most of the people are Han Chinese, but there are 55 minorities that make up almost 10% of the population.
We need to say something about the geography and climate of China. Is there any way to divide the country into sections?
We could divide into 5 parts. There's the northeast, which is mild in summer and very cold in winter. Then there is the northwest, which is largely desert. Tillit is famous for its mountainous climate. The rest of the country can be roughly divided into two parts. One is temperate mild in winter and warm in summer. Then, in the south it is hot most of the year.
That sounds very general.
It is. But remember that we only have a few minutes to make our presentation. We can select cities from each part and give data for each one.
One from each part? Lhasa, Urumqi, Harbin, Shanghai, and Hong Kong. The capital city is Beijing, right?
Yes. The other large cities are Chengdu, Dalian, Wuhan, Tianjin, Shenyang, Chongqing, Hong Kong and Guangzhou.
We should take a large map and highlight those cities. What is each of them famous for? How about going to the cinema tonight?
That's great. What's on tonight?
I am not sure about the name of the film, but I know it's a romantic one.
Romantic? I am afraid I like thrillers better.
Don't you think it's too bloody?
On the contrary, very exciting.
Sometimes you look like brains, and sometimes you are simple a Barbie doll.
I don't know whether I am a Barbie doll or you are one.
Maybe I am a Barbie doll, but I won't do Barbie doll things.
Well, I am not going to flog a dead horse. Let's get down to our brass tasks and tidy these things up.
What kind of movies do you like, Sue?
I like all kinds of stuff. I admit I love romance.
Just like my wife. So, what's your favorite movie?
You mean my favorite movie of all time? I guess I'd have to say, Pretty Woman.
Yeah, my wife likes that one, too. Personally, I prefer action movies.
What will you do now? Propose to her.
Of course I won't chill out. Opportunity knocks only once.
You should strike while the iron is hot.
You're right. I will have a talk to her about that.
How time flies.
May and Danny have already grown up.
I can still remember our first date.
Look at that big tree over there.
Yeah, oh my God. It's still there. We have our first date right on there.
Do you know that I fell in love with you at the first sight?
You were dull at that time.
But you agreed to go out with me at last.
I can't believe this, for it's been 20 years since we got married. Jim was late again.
It's not like him to be late.
Are you free tomorrow night?
Yes, I am.
Shall we have dinner together?
Do you have a special restaurant in mind?
Yes, I do. I know a place that has excellent food.
Okay, I'll be happy to join you.
The sun is shining.
But there are some mare's tails.
That's the sign of wind.
Oh, really? I thought it was a sign of rain.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.